Hello everyone, welcome to Vedantu J English. I am Diksha Kaushal, your chemistry master teacher. And students, today we are going to do top 30 questions, predictable questions for your JEE Mains, right? And this is dedicated to JEE Mains, not advanced questions I am not picking up in today's session. For advanced, I will take different sessions for organic chemistry, right? So everybody do let me know in the chat box if you are ready for the class. And one very important thing for all of you, that is our test series has been launched and it is here, and in this test series you will have topic wise test, like for example GOC, the important topics from GOC, right? What is the frequency of questions from that? Every question will have a tag of from which topic it is, right? All these are the topic wise questions you will have. You will have part syllabus test series, you will have full syllabus test series. These things we are providing you in the Eklavya JEE Mains Plus Test Series 2026, which is right now at just 999, right? वैसे the discounted price is 1999, but till 30th of September only. Those students who will purchase it before 30th of September will have it at 999, otherwise it will cost you 1999, right? So because we are practicing the questions, and the questions that I'm going to show you are the questions that will be asked in your exams. That is the pattern of the exam, and these test series has been curated by looking at past 20 years of previous year questions of all the attempts, right? Based on that, this test series has been made, right? So guys, what are you waiting for? Like, link is in the description. At this point, this is just at 999. Go and take advantage of it, right? Because otherwise this offer is not going to come back after September of 30th, right? Okay, so just 2 more days left, right? Okay everybody, so let us start. Can I use this for NEET? Yes, definitely you can use this. NEET, we have a different test series specially designed for NEET, right? If you're talking about test series, there is a specific test series for NEET, and this test series is specific to JEE Mains, right? So there are 2 different test series for that, and you'll go for NEET test series if you want to crack it for NEET, right? Okay, yes. Yes, everybody, are you all ready? Yes. Everyone in the chat box. I enrolled, ma'am. Very good, Rama Raju. Awesome. What about others? Right? Enroll yourself right now only, because this is the launch, right? At this point, it will be at the lowest price. After this, it is going to increase only, right? So it's better to take advantage, right? Because now you have time also, right? The more you delay, time will be less and the price will be high. So there is no benefit of that. You will have more chaos in that. So better to purchase it now and start doing it from now, right? Okay? Yes, everybody. So let's start with the questions, everyone. Today we are going to look towards the questions of GOC, that is electron displacement effect, stability of intermediates, isomerism, then IUPAC naming, all these type of questions. I just want to see that these are the kind of questions that they will ask you in the exam, and this will also help you recollect whatever you have done in last 2 to 3 weeks, right? It's been 2 to 3 weeks we are doing GOC. So this is the time to apply everything that you have done in today's session. So let's start with it. Spam the chat box with green hearts, everybody, and I want you guys to also answer it in the chat box. Right, everybody? Very good, Abhinav. Yes, I am also very good, Abhinav. Happy that you also have enrolled, right? Okay, yes. Okay, so guys, let's start it. Abhinav, Kasirajan, Rama Raju, what about others? Yes, ma'am, B is the correct answer. Let's see that. Let's see. Among the following compounds, the one which shows highest dipole moment, right? So highest dipole moment is actually, they are asking you the one which will be really stable, the one which will be very stable, right? Stable means we can check the aromaticity here, right? So what you will see that if you talk about this one, if this bond is here, this is negative, then this will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 aromatic. What about this one, right? If this is 1, 2, 3, 4, this will never be aromatic because double bond, single bond, single bond. So the cyclic conjugation is not there, right? If you talk about this one, right, this will break, and there is, if you break this, there will be a positive here, and it is also not aromatic, right? What about this one? If I say this here will be negative 1, 2, 3, 4, and this here will be negative, that in that case you can see this one will be aromatic, but this one will be anti-aromatic because of 1, 2, 3, 4 electrons here, and here it will be 6 electrons. So clearly C and B is not at all aromatic, right? But we can see from here that B, that is this condition, here it is 4 electrons, here it is 6 electrons when you break the bond, and here when 1 electron bond is shifted here, 1 bond is shifted here, you will have this kind of structure, right? You will have this kind of structure which is aromatic in nature, right? So aromatic in nature means this will be your correct answer. This is going to have the following compounds have highest dipole moment because both the positive and negative ends acquire aromaticity. Wait a minute. No, actually, wait a minute. Yes. 2 bonds we can't break now. Yes, so sorry. Yes, wait a minute. 2 bonds we cannot break. So, here, if I break one bond, I think this question we have done before also. If I break one pi bond from here, it will become negative. Let's say this is the situation, right? This is the situation. Okay, right? This is the situation. If I break one pi bond, let's say it goes here. So this will be negative, and here you will have a single bond, and this will be positive, right? Now, because sigma bond we don't need to break here, right? So now here in this case what will happen, 2 cases are possible in this case. One is this one is this one. Either the electrons can jump here, so this will be negative, this will be positive. In that case both are anti-aromatic. This is 4, this is 4. But if the electrons are jumped here, if the electrons are shifted here on this side, this will be negative, this will be positive. So this will be 2 pi electrons, this will be 6 pi electrons, which is giving you 2 aromatic structures. So A is going to be the correct answer, right? But in this case, if you see, this will be 6 pi electrons and this will be 4 pi electrons. So this will be anti-aromatic. So that's why this will be one anti-aromatic and one aromatic. But in this case, both will be aromatic. So that's why dipole moment here will be the highest. Okay. Yes, everybody. Yes, Madurai, definitely. But for that, we firstly need to start, right? Okay, so have confidence on yourself and let's start, right? In the following structure, which one of the following, which one having staggered conformers with maximum dihedral angle, right? So theta has to be maximum, right? So if you talk about that, if you talk about the staggered, firstly this is not a staggered structure, this is not a staggered structure, right? If you write down, this will be your fully eclipsed. This is fully eclipsed structure, right? What about this one? This one is half eclipsed structure. Half eclipsed structure. Yesterday I also told you what is fully eclipsed, what is half eclipsed. This is anti-structure, right, which they are opposite to each other. This I have told you in the last lecture, right, we discussed about this thing that this is your, when this is the main 2 carbons and this is the, let's say these are the 2 main carbons and this is the methyl group. So what can happen, first is methyl and methyl are fully eclipsed, fully hiding each other. Second is at another angle, they will be staggered, and when they are next to each other at 60 degree, that is called as gauche structure. So this one is your gauche structure, right? And then again when you rotate it here, now this methyl is hiding hydrogen, this hydrogen is in the back side there is this methyl, so that means it is eclipsed but it is not hiding it properly, so that will be half eclipsed. Then you rotate it more, that is a maximum angle, and you can see this methyl and this methyl are anti to each other. This is your anti group. Okay, this is your anti group, and maximum angle is there in the anti group, right? So answer will be C is the correct answer here. Got it, everybody? C is the correct answer, and the most stable is going to be anti. Anti is most stable because of least repulsion. Because of least repulsion, and it has less energy. Least energy because maximum stability. Least energy. So they can ask you questions based on gauche effect as well, anti-gauche, these also they can ask you. So answer will be C is the correct answer. Let's talk about the next question on your screen, everybody. Right? Okay. Yes, everybody, let's see the next question here. That is, so these are your latest PYQ only. So firstly I have picked up some PYQs, then I will pick up some questions from Tattva book. Okay. So the correct IUPAC name of the following compound, right? The correct IUPAC name you have to tell for the following compound, right, everybody? Yes. So if you see this here, right, it should start, this is nothing but, can you see this is CHO and this is your ketonic group, right? This is CHO and this is your ketonic group. So according to that you will answer. So what you will have, aldehyde as the main, ketone you will have here, you will start the numbering from here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, just give me a second. So this one is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. So we can see on the 4th position you have double bond. So it should be 4-ene-al, right? That means C will be the correct answer. If you see, it's very easy question asked in 2022, right? So it is 4-methyl, on 4th you have methyl, 6 you have nitro, 3rd you have oxo, that is for ketonic group you write it as oxo, right? Then oxo hept 7 carbon 4-ene-al, that is going to be C is the correct answer here. Okay, everybody, how come A? You will start from here, right? The numbering will start from here, right? Your main functional group, you will start your numbering from this side, and when you do it, you will not start your numbering from here. If you start it from here, even then it will be 2, which is absolutely not possible. You will start your numbering from here, right? Okay. So answer is going to be C is the correct answer. Now this question, JEE 2022, that is which of the following compounds is not aromatic? Which of the following compounds is not aromatic? Yes, everybody in the chat box, which of the following compound is not aromatic? Let's see that. Okay, this one is negative here, this is negative, this is positive. Now, do you remember what was aromatic, non-aromatic, anti-aromatic compounds? Firstly, PCC should be obeyed, planar, cyclic and conjugated, right? If it is obeyed and it has 4 pi electrons, it will be anti-aromatic, and it has 4n plus 2 pi electrons, then it will be aromatic. And if PCC is not obeyed, it will be non-aromatic. Now, out of this, they are asking you which of the following is non, they are not asking, see one thing, they are not asking non-aromatic, they are asking not aromatic. Not aromatic means not, it should not be aromatic, it should not be it should not be aromatic. That means it can be non-aromatic, it can be anti-aromatic, right? Okay. Which of the following is not aromatic? If they ask you non-aromatic, that's a different thing, right? But here they have asked you not aromatic, that means they are asking you non-aromatic and anti-aromatic, right? So here it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pi electrons. So it is aromatic in nature. This is 1, 2 pi electrons. This will be anti-aromatic in nature. This is non-aromatic. Can you tell me why? Can you tell me why this is non-aromatic? Because it has a tub-like structure. It is 8 aniline. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 10. No, this is 10 aniline. This is not a 8 like tub-like structure. This is because of HH repulsions. HH repulsions. 8 aniline, 10 aniline, 12 aniline. 8, 10 and 12 aniline are non-aromatic in nature. Okay, 8 because of tub-like structure, 10 and 12 because of Angle's chain because of HH repulsions. This is benzene, so this is definitely full conjugation is there, right? This is going to be aromatic only. So the answer is going to be B and C is the correct answer if they are asking you not aromatic, right? If they ask you non-aromatic, then the answer will be C is the correct answer. And here the answer is going to be C, and this one is also the answer here. Okay, this one is also, because when they ask you not aromatic, that means you need to consider two things, anti-aromatic and non-aromatic. Yes, if they ask you here non-aromatic, then the answer will be C. Now that depends that maybe there is some typing mistake here or here. If they ask you here non-aromatic, then the answer will be C. Okay, this small difference you should know. Right, everybody? Okay. Now, let's talk about the next one. Let's talk about the next one. That is, which of the following is not an example of benzenoid compound? Now, benzenoid compound means which has benzene in it. Which has benzene. Now, you can easily tell that. You can easily tell that. Everybody, I am putting a quiz here and let's see who will answer. Right? I am putting a quiz here and let's see who will answer, everyone. Let's see who will answer, okay? I am putting a quiz, right, for 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see who will answer. A, B, then C or D. Let's see who will answer. So what will be the correct answer, everybody? Which of the following is not an example of benzenoid? Let's see. Which of the following? 75% you have answered it correctly. This was an easy peasy question, right? Can you tell me what is this? Can you tell me what is this compound? Very important compound. See, this has 2 benzene ring, it is benzenoid. This is benzenoid. This has 3 benzene ring, it is benzenoid. This is under the category of non-benzenoids. And what is the name of this compound, everybody? How many carbon it has? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is nothing but 8 aniline. Now, can you tell me, is this aromatic, anti-aromatic? 8, 10 and 12 anilines are non-aromatic. 8 aniline is non-aromatic because it's non-planar due to tub-like structure. Tub-like structure. That means this will have a structure like this. It will have a structure like a tub. Like this kind of structure it will have. This kind of structure it will have. Yes. Okay. Understood? So that is 8 aniline. Right? Okay. That is 8 aniline. Anilines are basically monocyclic conjugated compounds with alternate double and single bond, right? Alternate double single bonds, and the number of carbon represents the name of that aniline. And 8, 10 and 12 aniline are non-aromatic in nature, right? That you should know. Right, everybody? Next question on your screen we have. Yes, everybody. Next question is, yes. Yes, I teach in Sigma and DNA batch, right? So, which among the following is the strongest bronze state base? Strongest bronze state base, guys, right? Strongest bronze state base. Just tell me about the base, forget about that bronze state, just tell me about the base, right? Basicity depends upon the availability of lone pair. Basicity depends upon the availability of the electrons. If electrons are available, it will be a very good base. It can easily abstract the proton, right? So let's see. Now here you have by 3 ethyl groups, you are donating the electrons. That's a great thing. Here by 2 ethyl groups, you are donating the electron. Great. But in this case, you are donating the electrons by this plus I effect. Here you have 2 plus I effects, right? And here you have 3 plus I effects, plus I here and plus I here. But in this case, can you see there is conjugation here, right? So this is you can see that this lone pair can shift here and the electrons can shift here. That means these lone pairs are delocalized. Delocalized means the electrons are shifting their positions. That means they are not that much available for you, right? In this case, it is a cyclic compound, right? This is a cyclic compound. Now, this definitely is least basic. This one will be the least basic. So, you can write C is least basic here, right? Now, out of A, B and D, D is going to show the maximum basicity here. Can you tell me the reason behind that? Because guys, this is cyclic and always cyclic is going to show you the maximum basicity here. D, out of A and B, if you see, more available electrons will be in A, then you will have B. So, answer will be, this is the order of basicity out of which D has the maximum basicity. So, answer is going to be D is the correct answer here, right? Okay, D is the correct answer here, right, everybody? Let's talk about next question here. That is, everyone, let's talk about next one. Okay, will you try to answer me this? I think you can answer this one. Correct structure of gamma methyl cyclohexane carbaldehyde. Those who are who have done IUPAC naming with me, they can easily answer this, right? Okay. Yes. Everybody, will you answer that? Okay, I am giving you the quiz here. Let's see if you can answer that or not. Let's see if you can answer that or not, right? Let's see, right? Okay, let's see that, everybody. Let's see that. Last question, like B, 64% were right here. Right now, let's see what about this one. Let's see what about this one. Let's see what about this one. Who will give the correct answer? You can also type it in the, I just want to see the ratio of the students who are answering the correct answer here. And you can also write the answer in the chat box so that I know that who are giving the correct answer. Okay. Yes, Pranavi, Rama, Raju, very good. Sumit, yes, firstly answer, yaar. Right? Okay. Very good. So now if you see, right, I think that's done, right? Okay, now guys, if you see, it is gamma. Firstly, with carbonyl you have to have gamma, right? So these are the carbonyls. So this is alpha, beta, gamma. This can be the correct answer. This is alpha, beta. This is definitely, because on gamma position you need to have methyl. This is alpha, beta, gamma. This also can be the correct answer. This is alpha, beta, gamma, and this is delta. After gamma you have delta. On delta you have methyl, so this is also not the correct answer. So those who have answered C and B is definitely incorrect, right? They are asking you gamma here, right? Now can you tell between A and B, A and D? Between A and D, can you tell that? B and C is not correct, guys. B and C is not correct. I can see like 50% of the students have answered B, right? Very few students have answered the correct one. Okay, so B is not correct, guys, because this is alpha, this is beta. On beta you have methyl. This is already eliminated. If you see here, we want to have cyclohexane carbaldehyde. Do you remember what I told you? If you want to write carbaldehyde, that should be connected to the ring. If directly to the ring it is connected, if directly to the ring it is connected, that will be called as carbaldehyde, or there is some symmetry, like you have this kind of situation. In that we used carbaldehyde. In this situation we used carbaldehyde, where we took this as a parent chain. Do you remember that? So carbaldehyde is possible in this case where CHO group is connected to this ring directly. Here it is not connected to the ring directly, right? So that is the reason answer will be A is the correct answer here. Got it? Okay, understood? Yes. So A is going to be the correct answer here. Next question, what we have here, let's see who can answer. The number of chiral alcohol with molecular formula C4H10O. Now who will answer me how to do this? We did it in the last class. If any formula is given to you, right? Firstly you have to think, is there a possibility of ring? Is there a possibility of any double bond here? You have to think about it, right? Because it has oxygen. Right, already they have given you that it is alcohol. What if they don't give you that this is alcohol? Then how will you answer that? Right, so let's talk about this. In this case, what you will have is, this is C4H10 oxygen. Firstly, calculate the degree of unsaturation, DOU, that is carbon plus 1, that is plus N minus X minus H, right, divided by 2. So carbon is 4 plus 1, this will be plus, nitrogen is 0, halogen is 0, nitrogen is 0, halogen is 0, hydrogen is 10 here, oxygen we don't write here, right? So this is going to be, can I see 5 minus 5, it is 0. That means there is no ring, no pi bond. No pi bond. Degree of unsaturation defines the ring and the pi bond. Now this means that there is no ring, there is no pi bond, right? Okay. So now, oh, you totally forgot. Oh, that's why these sessions are important, right? So if the response is good on this session, then only I'll think about doing, like, for example, we'll complete hydrocarbons in next week. In 3 lectures I'm going to cover hydrocarbons, like most probably that's my wish to complete hydrocarbons in 3 classes. Let's see if we can do that or not. Even if I have to take 3 hours lecture. On Thursday you have like 2nd of October you have holiday, so there I can take around 4 hours of lecture where we can complete like hydrocarbons in just 3 days. If we are able to do that, then after that I'll start with haloalkanes, and 2 chapters combined I'll ask you the questions, or sometime 1 chapter combined I'll ask you the questions, right? This is what I'm thinking, but that only depends upon the response that you are giving, right? Okay, yes. Now let's see this, no ring, no pi bond, right? Now that means you will have a 4 carbon and alcohol can be here, then you can have 4 carbon and alcohol can be here, right? What are the other isomers, guys, that is possible for this one? Branching can happen, you can have 3 and alcohol can be here. Firstly, tell me, these are the 3 isomers that is possible here, right? These are the 3 isomers. Let's me calculate the hydrogen here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 3, 4, 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yes. 3, 3, 6, 7, 8. Wait a minute. 3, 3, 6. 1, 2, 3. Right? 4 you need, no? 4 you need. You will have 1 here. Right? Yes. This kind of situation you will have. Yes. 1, 2, 3. 3, 3, 6, 3, 3, 6, 9, 10. Yes, these are the 3 isomers that are possible here, right? Now, what if they ask you calculate the number of isomers? Now, guys, I just don't want to tell you the question. I want to tell you everything around that, right? So, if you see this here, if they ask you to calculate the DOU, that's how you calculate, right? If they ask you what are the number of isomers here, right? What are the number of structural isomers here? You will say structural isomers are, how many structural isomers? 3. That is 1, 2, 3. Now out of this is not chiral, no double bond is not there. That means there is no GI, no geometrical isomer. Geometrical isomer is not present here, right? What about optical isomer? This particular oxygen, this particular carbon is chiral. It has 4 different groups. Here it has OH, here it has CH3, here it has CH2CH3, and here it will have 1 more hydrogen. That means 4 different group it has. So that means this is chiral in nature. So this will have its own 2 stereoisomers. So this will calculate 2. This is 1. This is 1. So structural isomer is this. You can have 2 optical isomers here. If they ask you the optical isomers, you can say 2 optical isomers. If they ask you the total number of stereoisomers, total number of isomers here. Total number. Some students, what they do, ma'am? 3 plus 2, ma'am, 5. Absolutely wrong. This is not how I told you to count it. Its one isomer will be structural, which will have another. That means one isomer out of this will be structural also, stereo also, right? Okay, so it will be 2, 3 and 4. So answer will be 4. Okay, tell me, is that clear, everybody? Whatever they ask you, now here they have asked you number of chiral alcohols. How many chiral alcohols? Chiral alcohol is 1 only. This is 1 chiral alcohol. Because of its chirality, it will show 2 optical isomers, right? Okay. So that's why we can have only 1 chiral alcohol you will have here, right? Yes. Okay, everybody. So whatever they ask you total isomers, that will be 4. They ask you structural, that will be 3. They ask you optical, this will have 2 optical isomers, right? Now when total you calculate, this is 1, 2, 3, 4. When structural you calculate, this is 1, 2, 3. When you calculate the chiral alcohol, that is this one. Okay, this is how you need to train your brain, right? Okay, yes, everybody. Now let's talk about the next one. Optical isomers, optical activity. Now this is a new question. I have not taught you about this. Okay, we have not discussed this part, right? So that's why I have included it in the question part, right? So optical activity is just a simple formula. Optical activity of enantiomeric mixture is this much. Optical activity in specific rotation is this much. Now they are asking you what is the optical purity. So you just need to apply this formula, that is total rotation by specific rotation multiplied by 100. Total rotation is given to be 12.6 and specific rotation is given to be plus 30. And just put the values here, you will get your percentage here. It's a very simple formula, but based on this, even in JEE 2025, the questions were asked. Okay, right? Yes, everybody? Okay, now let's do next question here. Correct statements for the given reaction. Okay, so these are the statements that is given to you. And you have to select out of A, B, C, D, which is the correct answer for the correct statements out of these. So what you need, this is a modern way of asking true and false, right, that you used to do when you were kids, right? So what you need to do, just put here true, false, and according to answer this question here, right? Okay. So see, firstly, there will be a B compound that is formed. First, you need to know what is that B compound that will be formed here. Now tell me, students, what is the work of a base? What a base does? What does a base do to a compound? Acid will always donate H positive. Base will always abstract H positive, right? So this is going to abstract H positive from these two sides, and hence you will have, this is double bond O, this is double bond O, this is double bond here, this is O negative, and this will be O negative, right? Okay. Now if you see this one you have. Now next is, ma'am, this is A and this one is B, okay? This is A and this one is B, that we know, but we need to understand the statements here. Compound B is aromatic in nature. Is this correct or not? Let's see that. Compound B is aromatic in nature, okay? So can you see this compound, double bond, single bond, single bond, single bond. That means it is not aromatic, right? Okay, wait a minute, correct statements here. Okay, wait a minute. This will show, completion of above reaction is very slow. This completion of this reaction, wait a minute, this compound will be, if I say this is double bond here, right, this will have a conjugation over here, right? You know, this will be double bond, single bond, double bond. It is there. Negative, single bond, double bond, single bond, double bond, double bond, single bond, double bond, single bond, double bond, single bond, right? Yes. So we can see that this can jump here, this can jump here, this can jump here. So what can happen here? This can happen here, that this bond can shift here, this bond can shift here, right? Yes, this will be 1, 2, or you can also make it like 6 pi electrons is possible here if you try to make a structure here. This bond if it shifts here, right, this bond if it shifts here, and this bond, this will be pi here, this will be single bond, right, 1, 2, 3, 4, yes. So this will be, right? Now let's see the next statements here. The completion of above reaction is very slow. A show tautomerism. That is also correct here because it will show tautomerism. This is enol here. This is also enol here. It is going to show you tautomerism, right? Okay. This is going to show you tautomerism. The bond length CC in compound B are found to be same, right? Bond length will be found to be same because there is, as compared to A and B, there is no internal change here in this one, right? Okay, so you can see that ACD, that means C will be the correct answer here, right? Okay, everybody, so C is going to be the correct answer here, right? This is aromatic in nature, right? Then you have, because internal bond, it is not changing. So that is the reason the bond length are also going to be same, and here it can be converted to its enol form. From here it can be converted to double bond O. This is enol form and this is the keto form here, right? Everyone, do let me know if that is clear, right? The product or reagents in the chemical. Rishita, till now we have not even started hydrocarbons. We will start that, then we will talk about it. Okay, yes everybody. Now let's see the next question here, that is, which of the following is strongest acid? Now which of the following is the strongest acid, everybody? Which of the following is the strongest acid? Can you tell me that, right? Okay, can you tell me about which is the strongest acid here? Oi hoy. Let's see. Right? Wait a minute. Let me see if you can answer me that. Wait a minute. Okay. And D. Okay? Yes. Yes, everybody. Which is the strongest acid here? HCOH, CH3COH, and this is benzoic acid, and this one is we are taking, this one is 4-chlorobenzoic acid. Which one is the strongest acid here? Strongest acid. Yes, students. Very good, Abhinav, very good. So the strongest acid is formic acid in this case. Can you tell me why? Because it will have the formation of equivalent structures. Because of the equivalent resonating structures, it will have the most stable resonating structures. It will have the most stable carbon ion, and that is the reason formic acid is going to be the most acidic in nature, right? Next question is, which of the following no bond canonical structures is correct? No bond. Which of the following no bond canonical structure? Can you tell me what is no bond canonical structure? It is nothing but they are talking about hyperconjugation. Hyperconjugation. Now they are asking that for hyperconjugation, which one is correct for the free radical? Free radical structures that you have to make here. So this is CH2, right? If this is H here, this is H here, then this, if I draw the canonical structure, if I am like, wait a minute, if this particular is shifting here, then this will break and this one free radical will shift here. So here you will have HB free radical and here you will have double bond. So HB free radical, right, and double bond, that is possible. And if this bond, this free radical shift here and this free radical shift here, you will have HA free radical and this bond here. So A is the correct answer. Positive will not be there for free radical, negative will not be there for free radical. So answer is A is the correct answer here regarding hyperconjugation. Okay, very good. So now let's talk about next. Arrange the following in decreasing order of basicity. Let's see if you can define it or not. Arrange the following in the decreasing order of the basicity, guys. Very good, Abel. It is equivalent structures. That is correct. My studio is on some other, my studio is living in some other time zone. It's like 11:19 here, right? So arrange the following compounds in decreasing order of basicity. So decreasing order, maximum basicity, guys, if you talk about, right? See, this shows resonance, this will show resonance. This is also going to show you resonance. This will show resonance here, bond will shift here. So they will have least. Fourth maximum not possible. Third maximum not possible, right? Because they will have least. Now out of this one, if you talk about pyridine, and here also there is no resonance, right? Here also there is no resonance. Here also there is no resonance in this case, right? Okay, but this, from this CH2 is giving you electron. From this CH2 is giving you electron. No doubt it is also taking away electrons from this oxygen, but that is far away, right? Here this particular sp, because see this carbon is sp2, this is sp2. sp3 carbon has more tendency to donate the electron as compared to sp2. So that is why here plus I effect will be very less. If you focus on this particular oxygen, this shows minus I, but it is like very far away from this one, right? So that is the reason here first will dominate, first will have the maximum basicity, and answer will be 1, 2, 3, 4 is the correct answer here, right? Okay. Vinay, I have taught everything on this channel, right, regarding GOC, everything, all the effects here. You can go and watch my lectures. This is just a question practice session, okay, right? Okay, so answer will be D is the correct answer. Next is correct order of basicity of various nitrogens here. Will you answer this, guys? Will you answer this? Tell me. Will you answer this? Shall I give you the poll? And let me see how many likes you have given. Very few, huh? Very few. By this time it should be 50 plus, but not good, huh? Not good. Tell me, will you solve this? Will you give the correct answer here? Right? Okay, let's see. Correct order of basicity of various nitrogens here. This is the nitrogen, this is the nitrogen here, and this is the nitrogen here. You have to give me the correct order of basicity. Let's see who will define it, who will give the correct order here, right? You can also give the answer in the poll as well, and also tell it in the chat box, because I also want to know who is giving correct and who is doing mistakes. I am not judging you here, I just want to know like what is the problem that you guys are facing. This session is basically to understand what you have understood, what you are weak in. Right, so when you understand that, okay, I'm weak in this concept, right, then things get more clear, right? Okay, so if you see this, guys, here is there any delocalization on the second nitrogen? Is there any delocalization on the second nitrogen? Any delocalization on the second nitrogen? Yes or no? Yes, everybody. There is no delocalization, ma'am. No delocalization, right? No delocalization. If there is no delocalization, then tell me it will be maximum available, right? So second is going to have maximum. Moreover, you are giving like plus I from here, plus I from here, plus I from here. So it is like very good basicity it will have. So 2 is going to be maximum. So A and D is eliminated, right? Now let's choose between first and third. If you talk about the first here, in this case, what you will see, lone pairs are delocalized. Electrons will jump here. Then these electrons will jump here, right? You will have carbon negative here, right? And in this also delocalization is there. Electron will jump here, electrons will jump here. Here on the oxygen you will have the negative charge, okay? Here on the carbon you have the negative charge, here on the oxygen you have the negative charge. Now see this amazing thing. Which negative charge is more stable? More negative charge on the more electronegative is more stable. So this will be more stable, right? So that means this conjugation is better. That means here electrons will be more delocalized. That means here electrons will be less available. That means this is going to be least basic here. So answer is going to be 213 is the correct answer, and I can see 70% of the students have given the correct answer. So very good. Very good. Awesome. Awesome. Right? Very good. Very good, Abel. Very good. Like whosoever have given the correct answer. That's why I'm saying that write down the correct answer in the chat box also, so that I can see. See, on our Sigma batch, right, which is for JEE, there I don't need to ask you that to write it on the chat box also. There I make the chats private, right, so that students cannot cheat, cheat with each other. See the correct answer, that okay, this guy has given the answer, it must be correct only, right? So there is no cheating that I want. But in the Sigma batch, the brilliant thing is that I can see like which student has given correct, which student has given incorrect, in what seconds they have given the correct answer, right? That also I want to create an environment like that here, right? Okay, yes. So next question, everybody, is which of the following is correctly named here? Which of the following is correctly named here? Right, preparation regarding JEE, I'll be able to contact me in case. Vinay, you can contact me on my Telegram channel, on my Instagram channel, Diksha__ Kaushal, or you can contact me on Chem Catalyst Diksha, right? There is only my page that you will see there as Chem Catalyst Diksha. You can talk to me over there. On Instagram, it will be better as compared to Telegram, because on Telegram, comment section is like right now it's on, so you can also ask your any doubt there as well, right? Okay, yes. Yes, I have responded. Yes. Now tell me which of the following is correctly named. Right, let's see who will answer the correct answer here. Wait a minute, wait a minute. Now let's see another poll we have. A, B and C and D. Right, okay, let's see this. Let's see who will answer it. Let's see who will answer it. Let's see that. So, I have given the poll, guys. Let's see. Correctly named. This is going to be benzene, okay. 4-chloro, 1,3-dinitro, okay. Okay. Right. This one is 3-ethyl, okay. That means they are taking this as first, this as first. 1, 2, 3, okay. 3-ethyl-1,1-dimethyl cyclohexane. Is this the correct way of writing the numbers? It should start with, you should give less number to the one which is like more substituents are there, okay. Here we have 4-methyl-5-chloronitrobenzene. So here it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 4-methyl means they are writing it like this. 5-chloro means this. And nitrobenzene means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Is there any other way of writing it? What about this one? 1-ethyl. First you have ethyl. This is the same part, okay. Yes, this is the same question. This is 1-ethyl, on 1 you have ethyl, this is second, this is 3,3-dimethyl. What is the correct answer? Yes. A ma'am, C. First hint is that out of C and D, one must be the correct answer, because either this can be the correct answer or this can be the correct answer, right? Okay. Can you see that either this or that can be the correct answer? There is no other possibility here. What about this one? In this case, they are starting from like, they should start from this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right? 1-chloro, 2,4-dinitro. So that, you know, less alphabetically, the one that is in the start will have lowest number. Right? So this will not be the correct one. Hai na? So the answer is going to be, wait a minute. Wait a minute. 1-ethyl. No, A will not be the correct answer here, right? Because out of these two, one has to be the correct answer, right? A will not be the correct answer there, because then what is the correct answer for this one? They are asking you the correct answer named, right? So this will be, if I say this is 1, so it will be 3-ethyl-1,1-dimethyl cyclohexane. This will be 1-ethyl-3,3-dimethyl cyclohexane, and this is cyclohexane, that is correct, right? 1-ethyl-3,3-dimethyl. So this question actually, yes. So A will not be the correct answer. Wait a minute, let me just delete this one, right? Either the answer can be more than 1, right? Because in C and D, 1 has to be the correct answer, right? 1 has to be the correct answer in C and D. So even if I agree that, that's why I was not even looking at this one, right? even if let's say we agree that this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? This is going to be 1 chloro 2, 4 dinitro, and here they have given 4 chloro 3, 4, so this is incorrect, na? So I don't know. Acha, they are asking you the incorrect. So sorry that this is, it is incorrect. Okay, incorrect. Question was wrong. Okay, question was wrong. That's what I was thinking, that how is this possible, right? Okay, so now if you see this here, as I told you, this will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The rule will be like this, right? Because lowest locant rule we need to follow. So this will be 1 chloro and 2, 4 dinitrobenzene, right? Okay, in this case what you have, this will start from here, from nitro 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? This is also incorrect here. I think the question is wrong, guys. I think the question is wrong, because this will also be incorrect here, right? This will also be incorrect here, because this cannot be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is incorrect naming. So this is also incorrect here. This is also incorrect here, right? This is what I am telling you, that these are incorrect here, right? And here you should have like numbering, more substituent will get lowest number. So it will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it should be, this is the correct one, right? So if I am asking you the correctly named, the answer will not be this one, the answer will be C is the correct answer, okay? So I think the question was wrong, there was something wrong in that question, okay? So that will be, first two are incorrect only, neither this is matching nor that is matching. These two can have a confusion, right? Sometimes we can also write this, but more accurate is this one. According to IPC name, more accurate is this one, which is 1, 1. More substituent will have lowest number, okay? Now let's talk about this one. Which of the following ring compounds obeys Huckel's rule? Now Huckel's rule, if you see, this is C4H4. C4H4 means this thing. This will C4H4. This is only one negative here. C4H4. This is one positive here, right? And this is C4H4. C4H4. It is two negative. C4H4. It is two negative here, right? So what you can have, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. If you write it here, right, this will be one compounds obeys Huckel's rule, C4H4, right? If you talk about this one here, right, it will have one hydrogen here, 1, 2, 3, one hydrogen here, one hydrogen here, one hydrogen here, right? So you need to lose electrons here, right, to follow the Huckel's rule, right? So C4H4 2 negative is going to follow the Huckel's rule, right? That is 4 n pi electrons it will have. So answer will be this one, right? C4H4 2 negative, because it will have what kind of situation? If you see, this is C4H4, this is the thing that you will have, C4H4, right? Now when you have C4H4 1 negative, right, positive definitely will not be possible, this is also not possible, this will be 1 negative here, right? In that case definitely not. If you talk about this thing here, it is going to give you 6 pi electrons here. So you can say this is going to follow. So answer will be C4H4, which is going to follow 4n plus 2 pi electrons rule. That will give you the correct answer for Huckel's rule, right? Next question is, which of the following among is which statements among the following is correct here, right? So hydration effect stabilizes dimethylammonium and trimethylammonium. So now What is dimethyl ammonium ion? Ammonium ion is this one. Dimethyl means 2 R groups you have here. This is 2H here, right? Now, because of 2 hydrogens, it will show 2 H bondings. If you have trimethyl, in trimethyl, you will have only 1 H bonding. Only 1 H bonding will be there. In this, you will have 2 H bond, so more stabilization. In this, you have only 1 H bond. 1 H bond. So that is the reason stabilization is going to be less here. So stabilize this more because of the hydrogen bond, that is correct. This is more basic than this. So if you talk about it, this is going to be more basic, yes. Can you tell me why? Because the lone pairs will shift here, will shift here. Here also the lone pairs will shift here and will shift here, right? But nitrogen is less electronegative as compared to oxygen, so it can easily donate the electrons here, right? Yes, okay. So that's why this is going to be more basic than your acid, right? Okay. Now next we have is CH3 negative, CH2 and OH is the basicity order. So basicity order is going to be opposite, this we have discussed. Basicity order will be this greater this. This is going to be the correct basicity order. So they are asking you the which of the following statement is correct here. Okay, first is correct, second is correct, right? Phenol is more acidic than CH3OH, yes, because of resonating structures. So A, B, D is correct here, okay? A, B, D is the correct answer here. So answer will be A, B, D is the correct answer here, okay? Yes, everybody? Now let's see the next question here. The acetate ion is a weaker base than the ethoxide ion. What is an acetate ion, guys? What is an acetate ion? CH3COO negative and is a weaker base than ethoxide. Ethoxide means C2H5O negative, right? Now guys, if you see this and this, which is a stronger acid? Tell me. This one is a stronger acid, carboxylic acid is a more stronger acid. Because it's a stronger acid, its conjugate base will be weaker. Conjugate base will be weaker. Its conjugate base will be weaker. So acetate ion is a weaker base than ethoxide, that is correct. Okay, because the acidity of this is high, so conjugate basicity of this will be less. In carboxylic acid, the carbonyl group is polarized, so the carbon of the carbonyl group bears a partial positive charge on the. In the carboxylic acid, the carbonyl group is polarized, right? So the carbon of the carbonyl, see, simple thing is, yes, it is polarized. Why? Because this is partially positive, this is partially negative. So this bears a positive charge, that is also correct. But there is no relation between these two things. So both are correct, but there is no explanation that the reason is giving for the assertion. So answer will be B is the correct answer here. Okay? Yes, everyone. Next question on your screen. Yes, students. Let me see who will answer this. You can easily answer this question here, right? Let me see who will answer. Let us see that. Let us see that. Let us see, let us see, let us see. Okay. Let's see, I am putting the poll here and let's see who will give the correct answer here. Right? Starting the poll now. So here it says that which of the following is true about hybridization. Hybrid orbitals frequently undergo linear overlap, making sigma bonds. They undergo lateral overlaps, making pi bonds. Hybrid orbitals. Hybrid orbitals are molecular orbitals, are bigger in size and make shorter bond. A hybrid orbital bigger in size makes shorter bond. Yes. Which of the following is true here? Let me see. Very good. All of you are giving the correct answer here, that hybrid orbitals, they form sigma bonds, not pi bonds. So answer is A is the correct answer here. Right? That's great. Great. So now, yes. Let me see. Only 3 students have voted there. Very bad. Okay, now let's see if here how many students will give the answer. Okay. Which of the following does not have sp2 hybridized carbon? sp2 hybridized carbon. Which of the following does not have sp2 hybridized carbon? You should know how to make the structures of all of them. Then you can easily answer this, right? What you should know is how to make the structures of these compounds, right? Then you can easily answer this. Acetone. Are you sure about it? Acetic acid, acetonitrile, acetamide. Yes. Which does not have sp2 hybridized carbon atom, right? Which does not have sp2 hybridized carbon atom, guys. Yes. I can't see you guys doing the correct answers. So acetone, acetic acid, C double bond O, acetamide, CONH3, acetonitrile, CH3, C triple bond N. So this is 2 sigma, means it is sp. Here it is sp2. This is sp2. This is sp2. So the one which does not have is acetonitrile. C is the correct answer here. And I can see like 0% students have answered C. None of you have answered C. Right? Chalo, let's see the next question here. Next one will be, yes, next one will be, next question is the correct decreasing order of priority of functional groups, right? Priority of functional groups of organic compounds in IUPAC system of nomenclature, right? Correct decreasing order of priority, right? Yes, everybody, correct decreasing order of priority. I think this is quite easy, only you can answer this, right? If you remember the polyfunction. I missed click, ma'am. Oh, now you will not misclick, okay? Now you will not misclick. I am again making the poll here. A, B and C and D. Let's see, guys, let's see. Polyfunctional group priority list. What is the priority list of polyfunctional group? Yes, everybody. What is the priority list of polyfunctional groups? Yes, what is the priority list? What is the priority list? Everybody in the chat box, I can see how many students have answered. Till now, 3 students have voted. Now 4 students. Very good, very good. Very good, very good. 6 students. Now 6, 5, 6. What about the rest of the students? I'm waiting for your answers. Only 6 students have voted till now. Very good, 7. I mean, all of you are giving kya? Okay. Some students are like, okay ma'am, this, most of the students are giving this answer, I'll also give this. Right? Try to answer. Maybe none of them is giving the correct answer. Maybe none of them is giving the correct answer. Maybe all of them are giving. Right? Chalo. Let's see this. Very good. The poly 10 students have answered it. Very good, very good. Let me see if any other student wants to answer. So answer is going to be COH, SO3, then you have all the amides, you had amide here, then you will have double bond, that is CHO and ketone. So answer is going to be A is the correct answer here, right? So very good, excellent. 10 students have answered and they have given Like 80% students have given the correct answer. Now let's see next question here. That is, let's see who will answer. Very good AR, very good Rishita, very good. Very good Rama, Raju. Abhishek, you also type it over here, okay? Type here also what is the correct answer, okay? See and solve this one, solve this one, solve this one. They are asking you the IUPAC name of CH3, C double bond O, CH, CH3, CH3, right? Firstly, you have to select the longest chain here, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, right? Now tell me. So they are asking you, they have given you this thing also. See, two answers are correct here, but one is common name, one is IUPAC name. Okay, so you can get, give the wrong answer. One is common name, one is IUPAC name. So only those two answers I can see. Definitely most students are giving A or D. Right? If I write the IUPAC naming, that is 3-methyl 2-butanol. Right? That is your IUPAC. But if you talk about the common name here, this is isopropyl and this is your isopropyl methyl ketone. Right? This is your common name. This is common name. So answer is IUPAC naming they are asking you. So D will be the correct answer here. Okay. And those who are answering C, A, very good, but you are answering the common names. Okay. Now let's see the next question. Only 6 students gave the answer. Now let's see how many of you will give this answer. Among these, first is chain isomer of which of the following? Among these, first is the chain isomer of which of the following? Yes, very good. Very good. Everybody, write it down, write it down, write it down. Very good. Let's start it and have started the poll now. Let's see. Among these, first is the chain isomer of. Chain isomer means parent chain will be different. First is how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 is over here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And here it is 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? So first and which is the chain isomer? Right? Sudha, what to do? Right? That's not in my hands. I asked you so many times, right, to respond, to be active, but you were not. Right? Now things are not in my hand. What to do? Right? Okay? So when I give you some warnings, take it very seriously. Right? So that's why I say that we also need your efforts as well. But don't worry, you can watch all my lectures here. Right? Okay? It will be useful for you as well. Like seriously, very useful, right? So here first and third are chain isomers, no, first and second are chain isomer. Because the parent chain is different. First and second are chain isomer. And first and third are position isomer, because here it is on the second position, here it is on the third position, right? Okay, even third and second are chain isomer, third and second are chain isomer. These kind of questions also they can ask you which of the following is correct, so you need to know all these things. So first is the chain isomer of second, so answer will be A is the correct answer. I can say only 50% students have answered it correctly, right? Okay, and let me see how many of you have answered it. Very few students, but still I am happy that you guys are trying. I am happy that you guys are trying, right? Very good. Chalo, let's see the next one. Let's see how many of you. I just want to see 100% correct answer somewhere, right? Now here you have amongst the given options, the compound in which all the atoms are in one plane in all the possible conformations, if any, is what, right? Amongst the following, the compounds in which all the atoms are in one plane. Yes. See, these are definitely not in one plane. These are allenes. Allenes are perpendicular planes. So this cannot be the correct answer. So D option, let me see who have answered. D option, let me see. Yes, no one has answered. That means that much so you know. Right? A option, which of the following, all the atoms in one plane, all the possible conformers. Okay, right. Okay. So if you see this here, these are two double bonds, but here it is sp2. So this will be carbon, hydrogen, hydrogen, right? Then this will be C, this will be double bond O, right? On the same plane it will be like this, right? If you talk about, wait a minute, if you talk about this one, this is sp2, this is also sp2, so same plane, planar it is, right? This is sp, it will be linear, right? This is sp, this is sp, this also is sp, so it is going to be linear, right? This is sp, this is going to be sp2, so it is going to be sp2 on the same plane and then linear on the same plane, right? So here what we are going to say are na, so that means more than one is going to be the answer. Yes, B and C, right? If you see, because in this case this is also sp2, right? So that is going to show you this is sp2, that then it will be linear. This is sp2, then it will be linear, right? But in this case, this is these two carbons are connected, right? Here it is sp2, here also it is sp2, and these two planes will drift. So what will happen? So if you talk about this one is your B or C, this one is B, right? So in this case we can see this is linear straight and this one is planar, trigonal planar, and here this is linear only, this is sp2 and this will be sp, so it is going to be straight, right? So in a 1,3-butadiene conformation, change is possible between C3 and C2 bonds in which atoms will be present in more than one single plane, right? So between this and this is C2 and this is C3. Because of this single bond that is present here, this single bond, it can change its positions here. Maybe one triangle will be here, one triangle will be like that, okay? Trigonal planar na, so that can change. Allenes are definitely perpendicular to each other, so answer will be B and C is the correct answer, and that was a very good question, right? Next is match the following with Ka values. Acidic values, like acidic nature. So you just have to write it down in the form of acidity. If you see, first is benzoic acid, then there is para-nitrobenzoic acid, right? Then there is para-chlorobenzoic acid. Then there is para-methylbenzoic acid. Then there is para-methoxybenzoic acid. Okay. So if you write it here, right, if I say this is A, this is B, this is C, this is D, just write down the acidic nature character, right? So if you see this here, this is going to show you minus M and minus I. This will show minus I and plus M, where minus I will be dominating. Here plus M and minus I, where plus M is dominating. Here it will show you plus M conjugation and plus H. Sorry, plus H and plus I. Okay. Now if you see this here, to make the carbon ion stable, we need something which is taking out the electron. So this is taking out the electron, This is also taking out the electron. Here it is dominating, minus I is dominating. So answer will be B is most acidic. Then if I say this is A, this is B, this is C, this is D, and this is E. So B is most acidic, then you will have C, then you will have A because no effect is there. In this case, here you are providing mesomeric effect, right? So very high amount of electrons you are donating, making it very unstable, right? So this will be, here also you are donating but by hyperconjugation. So that will be less as compared to OCH3 by mesomeric, right? So it will be D and E, okay? So it can be, you will see paramethoxy, right? Okay, maximum is paranitro, then you have parachloro, then benzoic, then you have paramethyl benzoic acid. That means D you will have. Then in the last, least is your this paramethoxy. And according to that, we will arrange all the values of Ka. But what if they give you the values of pKa? Remember that pKa value is inversely proportional to Ka, is inversely proportional to acidity here, right? So these kind of questions are very important where mistakes are very easy. Oof, God, when will I upload resonance? I think like a Gajni, no, I will have to write it over my arms that resonance PPT upload, resonance PPT upload, right? Oh God, yeah, when I will do that. So I'll do that. Just what to do after the class, just I have my dinner just after the class. Even now I'm so hungry at this point, right? And after the class I have my dinner, then I forget everything, right? Then I'm like okay in some other zone only, right? So yes. Which of the following is obtained when 4-methoxy-benzene sulfonic acid is hydrolyzed with excess of sodium acetate? So anybody, 4-methoxy-benzene sulfonic acid, methyl, plus you will have, it is hydrolyzed with excess of sodium, hydrolyzed with sodium acetate. Okay, you will have excess of sodium acetate, right? So salt will be formed here, sodium acetate. CH3COONA, right? Yes. So what will happen here? This is a very strong acid because of this SO3H. This is a strong base, right? Because of this COO negative Na positive, it can accept the proton easily, right? And they will make a weak base, that is with this salt, and a weak acid, that is this one, right? Okay, so the answer is going to be C is the correct answer here, right? Okay, next question, which of the following will exhibit geometrical isomerism? Now let's see how many of you will tell that. Last 4 questions, guys, last four. Let's see who will answer. I'm ending the poll and let's see who will answer. I'll just draw the structures here. If you're not aware of that, then I'll draw the structures. 1-phenylbutene means 1, 2, 3, 4. But2 is this. 1-phenyl means here you will have pH. 1-phenylbutene, right? Okay. So here, okay, this will be different. This will be CH3. This will be H here. This will be H here. This will be CH2. So which will of the following will exhibit? We have our answer, but still 1, 2, 3, 4. But1. Okay. This is 1, 2, 3, 4. This is also but1. But here you have 3rd phenyl. Here you have 2-phenyl. Okay. This will become CH2, CH2. You can see your answer is already there. Answer is already there, right? But still I am writing it. 1,1-diphenyl prop 1-ene, right? Prop 1-ene. Again you have 1-ene Already will never have. Chalo, let's see. 1,1 diphenyl. 1,1 diphenyl means here you will have pH. Here you will have pH. Okay. This is CH3. This is CH. Now we know that the geometrical isomerism means this is the thing. This is 1. This is 2. This is 1. This is 2. So 1 should never be equals to 2. That is the thing. 1 should never be equals to 2. On the same carbon, you can't have the same groups. So here you have the same group, here you have the same group, here you have the same group. So these are not possible. The answer will be A is the correct answer, and still what I can see, how many of you have answered it? B also you guys are answering. B is not correct, students. What about others? Why very few students are answering, huh? But you have to answer, right? You have to practice questions yourself. Only then, something will happen. Only then it will get into your head, right? Just looking at me will not work, right? Last 2-3 questions I am doing, and I want to see all of you answering, right? So among these positional isomer, this should be position isomers are. Among these, what are the position isomers? Yes, everybody. What are the position isomers among them? What are the position isomers among them? Among these position isomers are 1 and 3. 1 and 3 are what? Position is different. Here it is ortho, here it is meta, here it is para. So what you have? Everybody. Everybody. Chalo. Now let's see. Let's see. Also answer it in the chat box. Answer it in the chat box, guys. Answer it in the chat box. Just very simple question. And I expect you guys to answer this. Position isomer is what? 100% correct should be there. Right? 100% correct. Very good. So all of them are the position isomers. Even now if someone has answered wrong, then I really like some miracle will save you, right? Which of the following compounds cannot show tautomerism? Let's see who will answer this. Let's see who will answer this. Very good, very good, very good. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Let's see who will answer this, guys. Let's see who will answer this. Very good, awesome. Right. So here, what you have, tautomerism means what? Alpha carbon should be, I am giving you conditions, alpha carbon should be sp3 and at least one alpha hydrogen, right? And if alpha is sp2, then fifth carbon should be sp3 with one hydrogen, at least one hydrogen with alpha hydrogen. That means at least one. So if you see this here, which of the following cannot show? Can you see that this particular carbonyl, this has alpha which has hydrogen as well, this will show. This particular has alpha, this has hydrogen as well, this will show. This has alpha, this is hydrogen as well, this will show. This particular has alpha, but this is sp2. Then let's see the fifth one. This is 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Fifth carbon is also sp2. So this will not show. So answer will be A is the correct answer, right? Even 1-5 system is not obeyed here. So A is going to be the correct answer. Very good. Let me see how many of you have answered it. So very good. 11 students have answered and they have answered it like almost correctly, 82%. That's a good percentage, right? So I'm very happy about it. Let's see what about this one. The most stable conformers of meso 1,2-dibromo 1,2-dichloroethane is what? Most stable. Remember that most stable will be on the anti-positions. Anti-positions, right? Most stable will be on the anti-positions. Let's see who will answer this. I'm giving you, this is A, this is B, this is C, and this is D. Which are Insta, if you want to contact me, you can contact me on Chem Catalyst Diksha or Diksha__Kaushal. Okay, yes. Now tell me, yes students, here BR and BR is on the anti position. Cl and Cl is not on the anti position. Br and Cl is on the anti position. We want Br to be on the anti position. Br anti, Cl anti. So C will be the correct answer. Here they are next to each other. No. So answer will be C, where Br are anti, Cl are anti. So answer will be C is the correct answer. And that's it for today. That's it for today, everybody. And now, right, what I have seen is, guys, that you need practice. Right, okay, and you need good questions to practice upon, right? So that's why, guys, we have our Eclavier test series, which is right now at a discounted price, and till till 30th of September you can avail even more discount on this discounted price, that is 999, right? Otherwise after that it will be at 1999, so you can save your like so many rupees, like it is of 5,000 which will be available to you for 1,000. 4,000 you can save here. So what are you waiting for? Link is in the description and it is only valid till Tuesday, right? So what are you waiting for, right? Go and just purchase it, because practice is what you need, right? Theory is just for understanding, concept clarity. Practice you need to analyze where you are correct, where you are not doing right, and for that you need good questions to practice on. And that's why by analyzing last 20 years of PYQs, we have made this test series specially for you guys, right? So what you need to do, that first thing is part syllabus tests are there, full syllabus tests are there, topic wise tests are there. So everything that you need is already there, and the tag of the topics is also there. For example, this question is from which topic, right? The elaboration of that, it is also there in the answer form, right? Okay. Ma'am, don't forget the resonance. Wait a minute, let me just write it here. I'm sending resonance in my family group so that everyone asks me, what you are saying resonance, then I can say, oh, resonance, yeah, PPT upload, right? Okay, so yes everybody, now I'll see you all in the next class. The link for this test series in the description, go and just purchase that, right? So I'll see you all in the next class, where we are going to start with hydrocarbons, right? And next week we are going to finish that. So see you all, bye bye.